The 3rd of February 2022, Thursday, St. Petersburg, Russia. I'm in the very beginning of NEVSKY Prospekt. It's historical beginning, even though now the order of the house numbers here is like tells that this is the end. But no, this is the very beginning, the historical beginning, because you see, this is an Alexander Nevsky monastery, Alexander Nevsky Lavra, the first and still the biggest monastery in St. Petersburg that was built here, founded here by the order of Peter the Great. It is staying on the bank of Neva River. You don't see it from here, but it is Alexander Nevsky Monastery, and here is the monument to Alexander Nevsky. In September 2021, St. Petersburg celebrated 800 years to Alexander Nevsky, Prince of Novgorod. Yes, because, you know, historically, what is now St. Petersburg and Leningrad region, it used to be all the Novgorod lands, the great Novgorod Republic. Okay, and today I'm beginning earlier. Yeah, it's so cool. Finally, we can see St. Petersburg in a day time. Well, normally I do not stream in a daylight time now because the sunset coming pretty early, like it's 5:15, 5:17 today, and this is the time when most of my audience is still sleeping. Like now it's only 42 watching, but today the thing is, today it's kind of not specific day. Let me explain. The thing is tomorrow my wife Albina, she's having birthday. It's the 4th of September, her birthday. Meanwhile, my daughter is on a distance learning, distance education. It's all because of the Omicron. And here in St. Petersburg now, it's the real pretty strict lockdown for the kids and teens. For the kids up to 17 years old, okay? And so it's the lockdown for Vika as well. She literally can just like walk in the streets, but she can't go to the museums, she can't go to the restaurants, she can't go to the movie theaters and whatever. So for these two reasons, my wife's birthday and my daughter's lockdown, so we decided to go to Ufa. And today it's 11:45, now it's 4:05. 11:45, we will be in the airplane and we will fly to the city of Ufa, the capital of the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia, my hometown, our hometown. And there we will celebrate my wife's birthday. We wouldn't come there, but you know, here actually we will not even be able normally to go somewhere for my wife's birthday. I don't know, for any entertainings and then to the restaurant, because we can, but my daughter can't. It's interesting how yet like a month ago and yet a year ago, from the beginning of the pandemic, the kids are vice versa, was the category which was like everything allowed. But now it's vice versa. The adults may do everything in the moments when it's a strict lockdown for kids. But it's actually the lockdown like this only in St. Petersburg. There is no such a thing, let's say, in Ufa, not in Moscow, even not in Leningrad region. I mean, there the kids at least can go to the cafes and the restaurants. Yeah, also they can go to the museums, to the children's centers, you know, like different kids' entertainments. But at least they can go to the frigging restaurants, okay? And right now I'm streaming, and I will walk all the way through NEVSKY Prospekt in direction of my studio at Vavilov Loft on Vasilievsky Island, because there now I'm gonna pre-record my mix, my house music mix for this Saturday. If you remember, every Saturday at about midnight, I'm playing the most interesting, painstakingly selected essential house music for you. Usually it's a live stream, but when I can't be in St. Petersburg in my studio on Saturdays, well, I'm making the pre-recordings. Nola Love, Thomas Robinson, Dutchman, Iman Hattar, Mary Ann, Stephen Briggs, Neil MacDonald, Irene R. Everybody, hi. Shurik Huliganov, hi guys. So yeah, now it's like gonna take about maybe 90 minutes for me to come to the end of NEVSKY Prospekt. Then I will go to my studio, there will pre-record the mix, and there already will be the time to go to the airport, you know, just in case if I will getting late. You see, I even got already all my stuff, my backpack, just in case if I will getting late. And so my daughter and my wife, they will go to the airport by themselves, and I will go by myself. Hello, Blue Johnson, good day to you. Wow, that's not safe. They clean the roofs and they make people walking. They clean the roofs from the icicles, but they are making people to walk right on the road. Nevsky. "90 minutes for 4.5 kilometers, you walk slow." No, dude, I'm not walk slow, but you know that there's a lot of traffic lights, and there's like traffic lights. One traffic light can easily bite like up to 1 minute. Some even more. John Ski, hello. Here is the administration of the Central District of St. Petersburg. This is Central District. I'm living here. All the sun, hello. Nice to see you all, and I hope you enjoy St. Petersburg today. It's not only St. Petersburg in a daylight time, but it's even the sun today. Yeah, it's pretty sunny, which is kind of rare thing for this time of the year. The temperature is about -8, -7 degrees Celsius, which is about like 20 Fahrenheit. No wind, and pretty fresh. I love it. What is 4.8 kilometers in miles? You need to divide it on 1.8 in order to get, it's like a little bit more than 2 miles. Maybe 2.3. So look, 25 seconds. I have to stay. .8 miles. Oh, almost 3. I said a little bit more than 2 miles. It's almost 3. Hello, gotcha, hit Emma. Please do more daytime streams. It's so much funnier to watch. Seriously, daylight is so cool. Yeah, but the problem is that most of my audience sleeping by day. But a good news that now every new day is getting longer on like almost 5 minutes, which is cool. Now the problem is just like really still early sunsets. It's an early sunsets. The awesome architecture of St. Petersburg, the house of Georgian wine. Cool. Hello, Pat O. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you so early. Walking through the whole NEVSKY Prospekt. Alan H, are you going to stop for coffee? No, I don't know. I guess no. I think that I'm gonna get nice coffee at Vavilov Lofts. There is a nice place in Vavilov Lofts. I will get coffee there. No, I'm not gonna stop because actually I'm pretty limited in time now because my trip to Ufa starts already now, because now I just want to make the live stream for you here today. Then I want to pre-record the mix for Saturday, and then right from the studio I will go already to the airport and even have all my stuff already packed in my backpack. Claudia Wadlich. Добрый день to Germany. The guys there, they clean the roofs. Not too safe, but they have the insurance there. An external microphone disconnected, okay. Let me reconnect it. What the hell? You see those guys there? It's pretty important to clean the snow from there because of that snow, then when everything melts, there's the icicles. Some of them are huge, and unfortunately here happened the cases when they were killing people. About like a week ago there was killed the dog, a huge icicle falling down into the dog's head, and the dog died right away. Sergey is walking with extra weight today. Yeah, but not too much. I don't know, maybe only like 5 kilograms. Not a big deal. This is a glamorous intersection. Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, Bulgari, Rolex, Chanel and Fendi. Hello, Steven Briggs. Could snow ice brakes be installed on the roofs? I think they could, but probably it's gonna be like pretty expensive to make it everywhere. The problem is that in these old pre-revolutionary houses, most of roofs are leaning roofs. They are leaning. Not the roofs that we mostly have now, with all the barriers. Now you can see how really big the icicles can be. Whoa, look, imagine this icicle will fall down right in the center of your head. This is something that unfortunately used to happen. Hello, Ray Davis. Hello, Annie Koza. Hello to Nevada. Good morning. Here it's 4:19. Can you imagine that already in 1 hour from now it will be like dark here? The sun set today at about 5:17 or 5:19. I don't remember exactly, but about that. So look, it's only 1 hour before the sunset now. Albina Luciani, hello. Hello, Dan from Ohio. 1954 Shadow. Bavish R. NEVSKY. Here's coming the rush hour, and in this place it's always jammy because come on. Yeah, the guys in protest. Yeah, they are making a very, very important job because those icicles are huge and really dangerous. What the hell? I all the time received a message that my external microphone is disconnected. What the hell? What the hell? Hello, Mark T. Hello to Wisconsin. Hello, Alexander A. I believe you guys were missing Nevsky in a daylight. But we are on the way to the white nights. Soon you will missing the nights, okay? Hey, Shurik Holiganov, you see? Another 40 seconds I have to stay. Oh, there's even more, 65 seconds on the actual crosswalk that I have to lose now. That's why 90 minutes for 4.5 kilometers of Nevsky. Oh, hi. Hello, oh, hi. Hi everybody, welcome to amazing St. Petersburg. And external mic is disconnected. What the hell? It has started to be disconnected all the time now. I hate it. It is no good at all. Iron R, thank you so much for your super sticker. Thanks for all the time contribution to my channel. This is pretty much appreciated. The first Soviet streets, which is like pedestrian streets, supposed to be pedestrian street, but the guys, the mofos, are parking their cars all the time. Still, they do that. Mofos. Okay, at the moment I think that I will just disconnect my external microphone. No wind, no wind. So I think it's not bad just to use the internal own microphone. Hello, Jivan Milya. Площадь Восстания, Uprising Square, and here is the curve of Nevsky Prospekt. The thing is, one end of Nevsky Prospekt started to be constructed with the monks of Alexander Nevsky Lavra, and another end started to be constructed with another group of constructors, and so here is such a mismatch, the curve. And this curve caused the traffic jams here. Hello, Afghanistan. Moskovsky Vokzal, the Moskovsky train station. You remember, here is the fast way from here to get to Moscow for only 3 hours 50 minutes on high-speed Subsan train. But they are going to now start the construction of another high-speed train line. It will reduce this time like twice. They want the people to be able to come to St. Petersburg from Moscow or vice versa for only like 2 hours. Shurik Holiganov, thanks so much for your super sticker. Much appreciated, dudes. Mix Sputnik. Hello, Alicia. Hey, Shuri Kholiganov, you know, you turned to be a nice guy. To say honest, at first I was thinking that you're a kind of mofo. You're kind of stalker. That's yet before I've met you. Because you was writing me during my live streams that you're like gonna miss me. So like literally you was writing this to me during the chat. I was thinking like, what the hell? If the hell you wanna meet me, you need to write to my email, okay? So we can set it up beforehand. No freaking need setting up a meeting in a moment when I already making my live stream in the chat. So you suppose we now like will set the time of like all the details of our meeting right online, right in real time. I thought, what a mofo, what a mofo. But then you stalked me, we've met, and personally you turned to be like a nice guy. The intersection of Nevsky and Ligovsky. Oh dude, it's warm and sunny down here in Sochi. Dude, it's warm and sunny here in St. Petersburg, okay? In St. Petersburg, and it's pretty cool here. It's pretty cool. It's not just like in your freaking boring Sochi now. Sochi is like, oh, it's awesome in the summertime, but now it's like boring there. You're just freaking sitting in your freaking Sovietsky pivnaya, like all the days long, drinking that 65 rubles beer. But look how cool it is here. You see that? You see that? Only gonna say thanks for saying I'm nice. Yeah, but at first I was thinking, what a mofo you are. I mean, like, you can't write me an email if you want to meet me. Why are you writing me during the actual live stream in the chat? And he was writing like, hey, like, hey, I'm now going towards you. Okay, that's actually, I suppose that's not so good. I was thinking, what a ridiculous and delusional mofo. That's what I was thinking. Hello inside Russia. How is Russia there? Preparing for war with the US? The entrance to Stolich Vodka metro station. The Red Line, one of the very first metro stations, developed in 1950s. And by the way, the metro stations of the Red Line of Moscow or St. Petersburg subway are the most beautiful. Yeah, 1950s stations are the most beautiful. Hello, Sunshine Girl. Hello, Christian K. Star Dream Memories. Seems like you guys were really missing St. Petersburg in a daylight time, because, whoa, 150 people online watching now at 4:30. At 4:30, so early. You must be really missed it. Everything is better with the chat and the pimps. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, sometimes a wrong approach can really spoil an impression about you. Shadow Kids 911, Sergey, go to the Gypsy Juju bar and have a drink for us. I was in that bar several times. It's called Gypsies and Juice on Lomonosov Street, but now it's not the time for drinking. Well, first reason, it's only Thursday. Second reason, it's only 4:32. The third reason, I'm going to my studio at Vavilov Loft to pre-record the mix for Saturday night, because usually it's a live stream, but I'll be in Ufa, not in St. Petersburg, so I need to pre-record my mix because nothing have to stop the house music. And the fourth reason is that I have a very, very limited time. Now, like literally, I'm already on my way to the studio. Then I have to record the mix. And right from there, I will go to the airport. I even have all my stuff in my backpack already. Hello, Oleg Duzhakov. Hey Sergey, the life is too short to stay without a good drink. Well, yesterday, before the night, I've got a nice drink. I've got a shot of Stolich Vodka. The vodka established in 1938. The trademark and recipe was registered yet in 1938. But, you know, it's curious that the very first bottle of Stolich was produced here in St. Petersburg, back then in Leningrad in 1941. In the days when St. Petersburg, back then Leningrad was already in the siege, besieged Leningrad. In 1941, it started to be exported to the United States because an American company, PepsiCo, they got into the agreements with the Soviet government that the Soviet government exports Stolich to the United States, and PepsiCo construct the factory in the town of Novorossiysk and sell Pepsi Cola here. And that was pretty good deal for both countries because in the Soviet Union and the PepsiCo got nice profits, and even more advantageous it was for PepsiCo because they got it like almost twice more money for the next 10 years than the Soviet government. So they used to sell Pepsi Cola, more of Pepsi Cola here than Stolich there. The corner of Mayakovsky Street, DNS. Another 40 seconds I'm staying here. That's why with a normal walk, for the distance of 4.5 kilometers, you walk not for an hour, but for an hour and like about 30 minutes. So yesterday I've got a nice shot of Stolich Vodka with pickles, and I said za zdоровье. We don't freaking say na zdоровье. I mean, like when the Westerners trying to impersonate Russians, like Russians drinking vodka, they say na zdоровье, but damn it, we don't freaking say this. We say za zdоровье, what means for the health. Na zdоровье, it's what the educators in the kindergarten say to the kids when they are eating. It's like when the kids in the kindergartens here in Russia, and it used to be the same in the Soviet Union, they are sitting on the table, and before beginning to eat, the educator is saying приятного аппетита, bon appétit, and they say спасибо all together, what means thank you, and then the educator responds на здоровье, like for your health, на здоровье, yes, but when you're drinking, only за здоровье. Nevsky. What an awesome day. But imagine that already in less than an hour it will be dark. The sunsets are still pretty early, only like at 5:17 today. Hello, no way, Jose. About a week ago, I was walking on Nevsky as well, and I was making deepest insight into it. I was literally getting inside of every place here on the first floor. You can check it out. Hello, Gassy Pond. G1 Milya, thanks for super chats. Ваше здоровье, Sergey. What means for your health, Sergey. Thanks so much for 30 CHF. All the sun, за здоровье. Yes, за здоровье. Okay, look, I've got late. I actually can run now, but I hate it because I hate to be sweat. Okay, 30 Swiss francs. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. Another minutes I have to stay here and to wait for a frigging green light. What a mofo. You don't have to throttle that much here. It's not a freaking race track. "15 seconds to go." Finally. Литейный проспект. The beginning of Литейный проспект. Литейный. It means foundry. Foundry Avenue. Hey, Milia, Juan Milia. Hello to Switzerland. Do you own a car, Sergey? Do you know how to drive? So, are you seriously asking if I know how to drive? I mean, like, you're asking me, the person who was taking you all over Russia for the last 2 years. I was like literally was taking you to like about 60 locations. Samara, Ulyanovsk, Sviarsk, Kazan, Cheboksary, Nizhny Novgorod, Moscow, Sergiev Posad, Переславль-Залесский, Rostov the Great, Ivanovo, Yaroslavl, Kostroma, Vladimir, Suzdal, Ivangorod, Kaliningrad, Pskov, okay, the Republic of Karelia, Petrozavodsk, Kizhi Island, Ruskiala Park, Karela Park, Kindesovo Village, Kinermo Village, Old Ladiga, Old Russa, Novgorod the Great, Tver, Ryazan, Tambov, Penza, Saransk, Magnitogorsk, Chelyabinsk, Tyumень, Yekaterinburg, Perm, Vologda, Kirov, Orenburg, Kumertau, Birsk, whatever, Asha, Minyar, Sim, Uskatav, Stерлitamak, Shikhan Mountains, and you're freaking asking me if I know how to drive? Well, yeah, I know how to drive. I don't have the car here. I used to have the car in Ufa, because in Ufa it's like literally really makes sense to have the car. But when I moved here to St. Petersburg, makes no sense. Much better, much easier, like in terms of parkings. In terms of parkings and so in terms of traffic, it's much easier just to go by walk, to use the metro or Uber or car sharing. Another 55 seconds that I have to wait. Hello, David Lamb, William Kennedy. Sergey, will you see your wife's sister when you go to Ufa? Yes, I will. Sergey, what's with the Crimea? Never visited it yet. There's actually a lot of places and regions that I never visited, because look, even though I've been to like 60 locations, still in Russia 1,150 towns and cities. Gotcha hit Emma. No worries, Emma. Just to let you know, it's like some kind of my humor, okay? Yeah, maybe I scared you, but it's just some kind of my humor. The tracks keep moving the snow away from here. Ildar Akhmetshin, hello. Silver Bridge, hello. Sibirskaya Koroda closed? Yes, it's closed. Belozerский Palace. Fontanka River. D. Cesar 08, hello to Brazil. Hey ladies, what do you think about this ass? Here was the Siberian Crown pub, Russian beer. Russian Siberian Crown beer pub, now closed. I remember that when pandemic just started, I was coming here to get my vaccination against the COVID, because Siberian Crown is like stronger than Chinese Crown, and that's why probably still I never got infected. I still never had COVID. Hello, Steve Vo. Star Dream Memorials. Man don't need nice ass. Yeah, correct. You asked. Okay. Two Sixes Cowboy, Albert Ayers, hello. So, enjoyed watching Silver Skates yesterday. Sergey, very clever how they filmed the St. Petersburg exterior shots. It's nice to see that you enjoyed it. My recommendation, the movie Silver Skates. It's available on Netflix. The Russian movie, I guess with English subtitles, available on Netflix. It's the movie that was filmed like 2-3 years ago here in St. Petersburg, and it's like historical movies. The events there happens in the beginning of 1900. It is the very beginning of 20th century. Czech beer, 100 kinds of Czech beers in that place. Neil Byrne, hi. The Catherine Garden with a monument to Catherine II, also known as Catherine the Great. She was behind the wheel of Russia for 34 years, since 1762 to 1796. awful. Catherine the Great. On the background, Alexandrinsky Theater, the citadel of Russian classical music and ballet. Yeliseyev Brothers store, still 120 years after, still the best store. Let's keep moving. Гостиный двор, the guest yard. This is the intersection of NEVSKY Prospekt and Sadovaya Street, the Garden Street. Nevsky 52. Putin. Shuri Koliganov, I miss walking these avenues. So you miss walking these avenues and stalking the live streamers? Гостиный двор, the mall of 18th century. Alien Dalton, hello. This is the clock tower of City Duma. Starting from September 2021, they are making the tours there on the top. I was taking you there twice. It's like really one of the best observation platforms in the city. Armenian church. This is Armenian Christian church. Abrikosov Cafe. I was taking you here. Nice Chinese, so-called Chinese design there. Chinese design of the beginning of 20th century. Corny, say hi. Hi everybody. Today walking on Nevsky in a daytime. The local time is already almost 5. And the sunset coming already in 20 minutes from now. Sunset is still pretty early. Here must be Freddie Mercury. Hi Freddie. Hi Freddie. Scaramouche. Right? Rock pub. Okay, no time for loose bets, because we are the champions of the world. Seven seconds. 5, 4. Mikhailovskaya Street. This is Grand Hotel Europe. This is a Grand Hall of St. Petersburg Philharmonic, named after Dmitry Shostakovich. And there in front of us in the center, Russian Museum. Russian Museum, the biggest collection of Russian art for all its more than 1,000 years history. Zachary Folsom just had a snowstorm blowing overnight. I'm listening to the stream while traveling. It's been a while since here was the real snowstorm. If you remember, it was snowing on Sunday, but it's hard to say. It's hard to call it snowstorm. That's where the local artists are hanging out, and here they have a legal place selling their pictures. St. Catherine Basilica. We are reaching the corner of Nevsky and Griboyedov Canal. Mikhail Bensman, you're welcome. And hello. This is the Museum of Human Tortures. Hi.
Все в курсе. Что ты сегодня рано?
Уезжаю
Куда?
в Уфу.
Серьезно?
Да.
Кстати, у нас менеджер из Уфы, у меня знакомый из Уфы есть.
На несколько дней. Тут просто у детей полный локдаун.
Ну
поэтому...
да, я знаю. Мы сами не пускаем.
Угу.
Ну ладно.
Ну вот, знаешь, сам. Да, буквально на недельку. These guys who promotes the Museum of Human Tortures, they knows me. They knows me through my live streams. This is a small hall of St. Petersburg Philharmonic. If there on Mikhailovskaya Street there's the Grand Hall of St. Petersburg Philharmonic, here is the small hall. I was taking you here on the performance of those guys, accordionists, you remember? They are a band called Symmetrio. There's 3 guys playing accordion and they are amazing. The entrance to NEVSKY Prospekt metro station, this is a blue line. Also from here you can get the access to the Green Line metro station, which is Гостиный двор. Kazansky Cathedral. Look, Kazansky Cathedral on the backgrounds of upcoming sunset. The house of Zinger. Zinger Sewing Machine Company. They decided to bring their headquarters here. It's their headquarters in Russia. Zinger Sewing Machine. Now here is the office of VK.com. It's a Russian social network. I think still the biggest Russian social network, VK. There's Church of the Savior and Spilled Blood. Грибоедов canal. I really miss the summer already when we were riding all these rivers and canals of St. Petersburg on a boat, amazing boats. Church of the Savior and Spilled Blood. Да. Петербург. Петербурg. "35 seconds, okay. I have the time for panorama. Hello HSM Epic Return. There's the unique store. It is called Northern Lira. It is owned by publishing house which is called Northern Lira. They sell the music shit here. Imagine there is nothing but just the notes, the scores for musicians. I was making a separate vlog just about this. Check it out. I was making it 3 years ago. Hello, Bartfather! Большая конюшина. Grand Horse Stable Street. The monument to Nikolai Gogol there. Nikolai Gogol, that's the Dead Souls and more of his amazing novels. And he also have the story, like short story called NEVSKY PROSPEKT. And it begins with these words: there is nothing better than Nevsky Prospekt. Alphaville. Sounds in the cafe. Niall Byrne, greetings from Dublin. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And my regards to Dublin. I really want to visit it because I'm a big fan of Guinness. Everybody knows this. I mean, who watching my channel for a long time. This is St. Peter and St. Paul Lutheran Church. By the way, it's been a while. I was taking you for an organ concert. Last year I was taking like maybe 3-4 times there. Hello Renault Logan Wolf. Whoa, what a beautiful day in St. Petersburg. Yes, today it's not only just I'm streaming during the daylight, but it's the sun. It's literally the sun today. But now it's gonna be dark pretty quick because the sunset today at 5:17 and the time is already 5:08. So it's like literally in 8 minutes from now. NEVSKY. This is the former House of Holland Church here. Now here is mostly one of the branches of the Central City Library of St. Petersburg, named after Vladimir Mayakovsky. Vladimir Mayakovsky, he was one of the most significant Russian poets in the early Soviet days. Hello, Johnny Man. Here is the entrance to the city library. Kimberly Cruz, QNTKKA. Hello everybody. We reached Moika River. Moika. (5:11) and only 6 minutes to the beginning of the sunset. Well, it's already way darker than it used to be when I just started an hour ago. Stroganoff Palace. Stroganoff. Christoph Piedmont, where the naked man with the horses on the bridge. Dudes, you've got late. We already went through that bridge, okay? We already went through that. You've got late. You've got late. Hello, David Erdo here. You guys really seems like we're missing St. Petersburg in a daylight time, because I see like almost 200 people. 200 people for this early time for the most of my subscribers. It's awesome. Julie Hopper, hi Julie. Camila Mila, hello. Oh, look, I was saying that I'm gonna walk through NEVSKY Prospekt, through the whole NEVSKY Prospekt for 1 hour 30 minutes, but actually I've done it for 1 hour 13 minutes. Okay, plus 3 more minutes. So it's like for 1:15 with all the stops. Once again, let me show you the monuments. It's the real lettering that was everywhere here in St. Petersburg during the days of the siege of Leningrad. Citizens, while shelling this side of the street, is the most dangerous. And now it's became like the real memorial of those tragic days, awful days. Just a week ago here we celebrated, in Russia, we celebrated the day of the end of the siege of Leningrad at the 27th of January. I was taking you to, at first in the morning, I was taking you to the memorial, cemetery, the biggest cemetery, which is called Piscarrowski Memorial Cemetery, where it's like buried almost 500,000 of the victims and the defenders of Leningrad in the days of the siege of Leningrad. And then in the evening I was taking you to the 10 minutes fireworks dedicated to the day of the end of the siege of Leningrad from Peter and Paul Fortress. Wavelberg House, one of not many dark buildings in St. Petersburg, because that was yet the decree of Peter the Great, that here the buildings have to be colored in a bright colors, because mostly in St. Petersburg it's kind of cloudy. It's cloudy and not many sun, not many sunny days. So if yet the buildings will be dark, that's not gonna be fun. But those ones who constructed the dark buildings, they paid the penalty to the city government for breaking the law. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is how for exactly 1 hour 15 minutes we walked all the way through NEVSKY Prospekt with a slow walk and with the stops on the traffic lights, which is cool. This is what makes Nevsky always pretty nice for walk. It's only like 1 hour 15 minutes. You're just walking. Everywhere is beautiful around, and you never notice how the time flies, because time flies when you're having fun. Hi to India. Lime Pepsi soda, hello. Cloudy and no sun, you say? I think I just found my lost home. Yeah, look, I mean, many people like suppose they don't love it, but I love it when it's cloudy. I love when it's sunny, but I love it when it's cloudy too, because when it's cloudy when it's gloomy. It is tuning you in, tuning you on, like some creative job. I better would prefer to live in a place like this than to live in like really hot place, because I can't with my genes, Russian genes. I can't stay. I can't stand hot temperatures for a long time. Like maybe to come for a week somewhere onto the beach, you know, just to relax, it's okay. But I mean, like to live in a super hot city or any place all the time, dudes, it is really affecting my head. I can't stand it, like physically. And for the reason I can't stand it physically, I can't stand it mentally. I love it moderate. I love moderate climates. Well, here in St. Petersburg, it's more or less moderate. It's even more moderate than, let's say, in Ufa. Even though St. Petersburg way more north than Ufa, but let's say the winters here are way warmer than in Ufa, because here we are on the Baltics, and the warm Gulf Stream from Europe, not in a big amounts, but coming here. This is the central square in St. Petersburg, one of the most famous architectural ensembles in the world. The Admiralty. This is the Winter Palace, where is now located the State Hermitage, the biggest art museum of Russia and one of the biggest in the world. It is the main palace in St. Petersburg, designed by an architect Francesco Bartolomeo Rastrelli, constructed in 1762. Alexander Column, which is dedicated to Emperor Alexander I and to the victory against Napoleon. And architect Auguste Montferrand, the same architect who designed St. Isaac's Cathedral there. It was installed here in 1828. And this is the general headquarters and architect Carl Rossi. It was finished here in about 1834, if I'm not mistaken. So the final view of the ensemble here formed in 1830s, and it still looks the same as it was back then, almost 200 years ago. This is the highest monument, which is consisted of the solid column. This is a solid column. So it's not like they are constructed of many little columns and somehow decorated, but this is the solid one. And this is like really heavy construction. They have the basements, which is consisted of 1,100 piles there. And look, also I used to tell you before that it's interesting that it's as heavy as you see that platform there. So it is just staying on it without any additional fixation. When it was just installed here, people knew about it, and many people even was like scared walking through this. They were thinking that it can fall down, but you see, still nothing happens after almost 200 years, to be exact, like 96 years, 94 years. More than that, the monuments went through 3 revolutions, the Second World War, the siege of Leningrad. It's still staying here. Hello Harley the Salami, hi to UK, hi Scott Wheeler. And I continue my way to my studio at Vavilov Loft. By the way, here is already like 7 minutes how the sunset started. It's got way darker. Here they even turned on the light already. I'm on my way to the studio. I'm on my way to the studio at Vavilov Loft, which is not far from here on Vasilievsky Islands. Let me tell you that for the reason here is now like the real lockdown for teenagers, and my daughter is teenager, and also for the reason my wife will have a birthday tomorrow. It's like all the things got together, and the distant learning of my daughter, the thing that she will not be able to go anywhere for the nearest weeks, not even to the museums, not to the restaurants, not to any entertainment centers. So we decided to go to Ufa, to my hometown of Ufa, our hometown of Ufa, the capital of the Republic of Bashkortostan, where I was born and grown up. I'm already on the way. I started to walk through NEVSKY Prospekt. I decided to make the live stream like earlier for you today, because now yet I need to get the time to go to my studio to pre-record the house mix for Saturday. Never forget that every Saturday now there's my house. It's my video show, YouTube show. It's where I'm spinning the most interesting, essentially selected house music for you. And when I will finish, I immediately will go to the airport. You see, I even already prepared all my stuff in a backpack. I think that I will request taxi until my home. There, Albina and Victoria, my wife and daughter, will join me, and we will go to the airport. The flight starts at 11:45. Now it's 5:25. I actually don't have that much time, considering I need yet to record like at least 2 hours mix. Yeah, let me tell you that that restriction for kids so wild. Seems like only here, only in St. Petersburg. Nothing like that in Ufa. How long does it take to go to Ufa from St. Petersburg? The flight is 2 hours 20 minutes. Oh, you see everywhere. The light is everywhere now. Stay secure. Happy birthday, Albina. Thanks for early congratulations. Live deep, have a fun, safe trip. Thanks. Jivan Milya, thank you. You better hurry up, Mr. Sergey. Yes, I hurry up. Shurik Holiganov, everybody, thank you for a good wishes. The sunset there on the background. Yesterday I was walking all the way through Vasilievsky Islands. I was taking you from Roshel Collins, from the street of Vasilievsky Islands, to Sevkabel port. the pores of Northern Cable Factory, the first cable factory in Russia that was founded yet in 1879 by Karl Siemens. He was German but also Russian citizen. Lived here in St. Petersburg. Same as nobles, you know, Ludwig Nobel, Alfred Nobel, Robert Nobel, and Ericsson, and Rudolf Diesel. One of my favorite locations, Neva River, Peter and Paul Fortress, Trinity Bridge, Palace Embankment, Winter Palace, the Admiralty, and Palace Bridge. It's like about 2 months till the beginning of the season of raising of drawbridges. They start to draw the bridges when here the traffic starts, the ship traffic. You know, some people are thinking that raising the drawbridges is all about tourists, but no. First of all, it's all about navigation. It's all about the ships. It's all about the business. And only then it's about the tourists. For example, the thing that they raise at first the one bridge, then in 10 minutes the next bridge, in another 10 minutes the next bridge. It's all about for tourists who are in the ships making the night ride, so they can watch at first how rides next to them. They raise the one bridge, then another bridge, and another bridge, because it's Palace Bridge, but there goes Trinity Bridge, then there goes Liteyny Bridge, Grand Okhta Bridge, and Alexander Nevsky Bridge. And 3 kilometers from here, there's the exit to the Gulf of Finland. Yesterday, I was in that place where the Gulf of Finland meets Neva River. That's already the entrance to the Baltic Sea. You can watch it. If you never watched that, so that's the idea for you. What to watch after this stream, if you still want to continue enjoying St. Petersburg. That's already Vasilyevsky Island, the spit of Vasilyevsky Island. But in Russian language we call this Strelka, what means arrow, the arrow of Vasilyevsky Islands. But I see that officially, everywhere they translate it like to English as spit. Two famous rostral columns. It's 1805-1810. French architect Thomas de Thomon, Jean-François Thomas de Thomon. A week ago, we saw the light burning on the top. Only several days a year they burn the lights on the top. And that was the day of the 27th of January. It's the day of the end of the siege of Leningrad. Sergei, was the woman who disappeared under the ice ever found? Yes, she was. There were coming the specialists from Moscow with the underwater drones. It is taking like a whole week to find her. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, dudes, dudettes, here I have to stop, and right now we'll get sexy to my studio. I need to hurry up. I need to pre-record my mix for Saturday, and then I will go to the airports. I will see you tomorrow, and already in 1800 kilometers from here, in the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia, in its capital, the city of Ufa. My name is Sergei Baklikov. This is Baklikov Life. I hope you really enjoyed this walk big time. In the end, traditional panorama. Oh hi, Trev Muck, Irene R, Steven Briggs, Shurik Huliganov, Christian K, Dutchman, Don Battersby, Nola Love, Ivan Hattar, Neil McDonald, Yukis D, All the Sun, Barb Filer, Jan Karizi, Jivan Milya, Nikolai Garbut, Karli Marks Kostinin, Irene R, Julia Hopper, Akshay Singh, Miss 31, Reno Logan Wolf. Everybody see you. Dream Stiegel. This is St. Pete, St. Pete. This is St. Pete, St. Pete. This is St. Pete, St. Pete. Oh hi. Everybody see you. From Neva River, from the spit of Vasilyevsky Island, from St. Petersburg, from Russia, from Baklikov Live, with love.